What's usually regarded as America's game, this showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Army Black Knights offense has the ball first today. Last time the cadets and mids clashed, it was Army winning a close one.
They came out, they did what they needed to do late in the game to get the win, and they've been talking about it for an entire year back in West Point, getting another win over their big rival Navy.
And the bragging in this rivalry is enormous, right? Like, it's not just a normal game. This is a game that everybody watches, everybody cheers for, but the uniforms really, really matter.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. Turning it on! It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. He's running free down the middle. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Army!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mids offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Navy will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He leaves it with the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Navy will have to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll run it from the gun. Look out, he's got room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run to the left. Fighting off the defender. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. A 3rd down try for the offense. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And Navy will go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes a pass to Marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will have to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll keep it on the ground. Got room to work. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Clement. Gets it out fast. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll go to the ground. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Off play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. This time it's complete. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here comes the option. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Sticks it in his belly. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. The give to the fullback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The toss sweep to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Navy quick to the line. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And some room to work. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fights off for defender.
I'll give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Anthony.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick strike complete. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Just enough time to get off 1 final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Navy offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Got him downfield. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Going to swing it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on third down. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turning it on! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A third and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Quick shovel pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Goes to the option. Breaks into the open.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Now the toss. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option. The give. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Rides to back and leaves it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They're working that left side. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On the option. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Navy will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Slam down again, and they tried to just grind out this 1st down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Split backs here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They try to pop a run on the draw. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, and get out of here with a W.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Perhaps you're not aware the Army actually has more votes than the Navy, and today they also had more points. And as a result, they will celebrate a win in this rivalry game with the traditional sing second. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.